Hi guys, welcome! In this video, we'll take a look at the new King Pouring craftable cards that have just dropped in the beta test server of Ragnarok Mobile Eternal Love. These new star cards will require Nolan cards and fusion of different MVP and mini cards, which will significantly boost the card effects. Alright, without further ado, let's begin. First up, we have the Basilisk star card, which is an offhand card that will not only give less 20% damage from large and medium-sized monsters, but will also boost damage to medium size by 10%. Depositing this card while another Basilisk star card is equipped will give additional 5% damage boost to medium-sized monsters, making it a viable card for physical damage dealers to boost both their offense and defense against other physical damage dealers in PvP. The crafted materials are 3 Basilisk cards, 2,000 Nolan cards, 1,000 gram dust, and 2 million zenny. Up next, we have the SMOKIE star card, which is an accessory card that retains the effects of the regular version, granting level 1 hiding skill. The additional effect is that within 30 seconds of hiding, the damage of the next attack will be increased by 10%. It will also boost movement speed by 5%, which would be good for classes that mainly uses hiding skills like ninjas and thieves, or those equipped with Devil's Squid card to give that surprise attack an additional damage boost. Depositing this card grants plus 12 attack. The crafting materials are 3 SMOKIE cards, 2,000 Nolan cards, 1,000 gram dust, and 2 million zenny. Up next, we have the Orc Baby star card, which is a garment card which retains the original effect of less 30% neutral damage taken and plus 10 flee, but with additional 5% non-neutral damage reduction, and will restore HP equivalent to 15% of damage received when attacked by neutral element. Unlocking this card gives less 1% neutral damage taken, while depositing it will give another 5% reduction from neutral damage taken when equipped with Orc Baby star card. This card will be a good counter against forced neutral attacks in PvP such as Doram's Cat Flying Saucer and Gunslinger's Absolute Penetration. The crafting materials are 3 Orc Baby cards, 2,000 Nolan cards, 1,000 gram dust, and 2 million zenny. Up next, we have the enhanced version of GHOSTRING card, which is a GHOSTRING star card which is still an armor card that will turn the armor's element into ghost, but with additional effects such as less 10% non-ghost damage taken and restore HP equivalent to 30% of the damage received when attacked by ghost element. This star version would also remove the less 50% HP regen negative effect of the original GHOSTRING card. Unlocking this card gives less 1% ghost damage taken. The crafting materials are 3 GHOSTRING cards, 2,000 Nolan cards, 1,000 gram dust, and 2 million zenny. Up next, we have the JAKK star card, which is a garment card that retains the effects of the regular version, granting less 30% fire damage taken and plus 10 flee, but with additional less 5% non-fire damage taken. Similar to the previous cards, it will also restore HP equivalent to 15% of the fire damage received. Thus, it's still a good counter against fire element-centered classes, such as Begetter, Genas, and the upcoming Jormungandr hero class. Unlocking this card grants less 1% fire damage taken, while depositing it gives additional less 20% fire damage taken when equipped with JAKK star card. The crafting materials are 3 JAKK cards, 2,000 Nolan cards, 1,000 gram dust, and 2 million zenny. If you're looking for a reliable and efficient online game top-up center, I highly encourage you guys to check out Smile.One. With years of experience in the industry and partnerships with various game developers, they offer top-ups for a wide range of games at competitive prices, including premium and BCC for Ragnarok Mobile. Smile.One top-up is available in many countries across all servers, and you may pay via their trusted payment platform. In the Philippines, I can pay securely using my GCash via Alipay and receive the BCC instantly. Please do check out Smile.One's pricing and payment methods using my exclusive link in the description box below. Up next, we have the GAZET star card, which is a footgear card that retains the effects of the regular version, granting 3% movement speed and 10% damage reduct, but with additional effect wherein receiving physical damage will give an additional 5% damage reduct that lasts for 5 seconds and can stack up to 2 times. Thus, you could have 20% physical damage reduction in total, which would be a good defensive card against physical damage dealers. Crafting materials are 3 GAZET cards, 2,000 Nolan cards, 1,000 gram dust, and 2 million zenny. Up next, we have the JAKK Star card, which is an accessory card that retains the original effect of giving a 5% chance of using acid demonstration when doing auto attacks, but gives added effect wherein acid demonstration lowers the target's damage reduction by 5% for 10 seconds. Just note that this effect is not stackable. I think it will be a good card for increasing the damage output of physical AA classes like Stella Hunter and Rune Master. The crafting materials are 3 JAKK cards, 2000 Nolan cards, 1000 gram dust, and 2 million zenny. Up next, we have the DEJE Star card, which is a garment card that retains its original effects of less 10% neutral damage received and plus 15% Mammonite damage, but with additional plus 10% HP. Honestly, I still can't see it being a meta card as you can gain more HP from Eclipse Star card. The crafting materials are 3 DEJE cards, 2000 Nolan cards, 1000 gram dust, and 2 million zenny. And lastly, we have the White Star Knight card, which is an accessory card that gives plus 5% movement speed, plus 10% crit damage, and additional 1% crit damage for every 15 bit. Thus, I think it will be the new best in slot for tanky AA builds of Rune Masters and Blade Souls. Depositing this card will give additional 2% crit damage. The crafting materials are 1 Weak Puppet Star card, 1 Zipper Bear Star card, 1 Bloody Murderer card, 5000 Nolan cards, 2000 gram dust, and 2 million zenny. Alright, so far we've discussed all the upcoming King Porn cards which have just launched in the beta test server. Which cards do you think will change the meta? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, that's it for this video guys. Don't forget to like if you enjoyed watching this guide. If you're new here, I would love for you to consider subscribing by hitting the red subscribe button down below. I would love to have you back. Thank you for watching and see you in our next episode.